Hey guys, it's me, iPinoy Phone, and today I will talk about the AirCoat cases for the iPad 2, 3, and 4, as well as for the iPad mini. The iPad version sells for $49.99, while the iPad mini version sells for $39.99. Each case is available in 7 colors, and you can check these cases out at www.odoyousa.com. This is the red version of the AirCoat case for the iPad. There's a crease on the front so you can fold the cover into a stand, which I will demonstrate later on. The case is made of synthetic leather, so it feels really great. The stitchings on the side looks really neat. On the bottom right side is an Odoyo branding. The interior of the case is lined with soft microsuede material that feels really smooth. This will definitely protect the iPad while it's inside the case. The back piece is actually made of polycarbonate shell that is mostly covered by the synthetic leather. On the back, there's this tab or latch that will hold the front cover when in stand mode. At the top, there's a cutout for the headset port, which is large enough. There's also a smaller cutout for the top microphone, and then another one for the sleep wake button and for the camera lens. On the side, there's a single cutout for the silent switch and the volume buttons. At the bottom, there's a huge cutout for the speaker and another one for the dock connector. So that's all for the openings. Now let's install my iPad 2 in here. Again, this is also compatible with the new iPads. So insert one side in and then simply snap the other side in. And there we go. The AirCoat case is really slim. It's a very lightweight case. It barely adds any bulk or weight to the iPad, as you can see here. So this is very comfortable to carry around. The case also features an automatic sleep and wake function. So if I open the cover, the iPad wakes up, and if I close it, the iPad goes into sleep mode. As for the cutouts, everything is really spot on. All the ports and buttons on the iPad are still exposed and very accessible. The openings at the top are large enough that the headset port, the top microphone, and the sleep wake button still functions properly. However, I didn't like the way the cutout for the speaker was designed. I wish there's a strip of plastic here so that in case of a fall, the iPad speaker is still protected since the cutout is really large and exposes a great amount of the iPad's edge. But the cutout for the dock connector is just alright. To use the case as a stand, just flip the cover all the way to the back and then insert it on the latch located on the back of the case. And then from here, you can just prop the iPad like this to enjoy watching a movie. And if you want to type a quick email or a note, simply prop the iPad this way. So with this case, you will only get two angles, one for viewing and one for typing. So that's it for the AirCoat case for the iPads. Next is the iPad mini version of the AirCoat case. This is the black version and it has a different texture on the surface. This one is more rough, so I think that's going to provide additional grip when holding the iPad mini. But other than the texture, everything is still the same compared to the iPad version. It still has that crease on the front as well as the Odoyo branding on the side. The stitching still looks neat and very professional. On the inside, there's a microsuede lining to protect the iPad while it's inside the case. It feels really great. The openings at the top and on the side still looks the same, but the bottom looks different. There's no big cutout for the speaker since the iPad mini speaker is located near the dock connector. So on this case, there's one big cutout at the bottom. Now let's go ahead and install my iPad mini in here. And to do that, just insert the button side in first and then snap the other side in. And there we go. The case also features an auto wake and sleep function every time I open and close the front cover. All ports and buttons on the iPad mini are still very accessible. The cutouts are really spot on and perfectly placed. And just like the iPad version, you can also flip the front cover all the way to the back and insert it on the latch located on the back. And then you can prop the iPad in viewing mode or in typing mode. So that's it for the iPad mini version of the AirCoat case from Odoyo. If you're looking for a folio style case for your iPad mini or for your iPad 2, 3, or 4, I highly recommend the AirCoat case because they look nice, they're well designed, and they work great as a case and as a stand. just head over to Odoyo's website to learn more about these cases. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching and have a great day.